Hi everybody, Headcase here. Today I'm going to be showing you another quick and easy craft, this one to make the cute little pill bottle keychain that you can see here. These are the supplies you're going to need: fake pills, a fake pill bottle, a Q-tip, scissors, glue gun, some little letter beads that spell a word. I'm putting the word nuts, and a keychain. So the first thing you're going to do is take your little plastic bottle. I found mine at a dollar store. They came in a pack of about 8. And you're going to want to take the lid off of your little plastic bottle and set the bottle part aside so that you just have the lid. Next, you're going to want to take your scissors. I got my trusty craft scissors here. And you're going to want to go to the center of the lid and very carefully, seriously, don't kill yourself with this, don't hurt yourself, don't stab yourself, be careful. This is not the safest way to do it, but put a scissor blade in the middle of the lid and carefully, I can't emphasize that enough, push down in the middle of it and go slow and steady, because if you go fast you could hurt yourself, and you could probably go slow and hurt yourself too, but I didn't have like a safer way to do this. So wait till you've broken through, and then, being careful again, turn your cap around with the scissor blade still in, and that'll make a little hole. Set it aside. So now take your little bottle half there and put your letters in. So I'm putting the word nuts in the sense of mentally ill, because hey, why not? Represent. So put your beads in to spell your word. You can color coordinate them or not. You can find these at a dollar store. I got mine for like $1 at the dollar store. Then I bought these. These are the biggest purchase for this. These were about $5 on Etsy. They're just little plastic pills. They're super cute. You can find them all over the internet. Different sellers have different ones, and just look for the one you can afford and that you think looks the best. And again, color coordinate or not. I happen to use the pink and purple for other ones, so that it came in a set with a bunch more colors, but I thought these ones went well with the color of the letters anyway. And carefully put those into, oh, one got away, into your bottle. And that should do it. And set that aside. I don't really know why I cut that Ziploc bag. I could have just opened it, but whatever. That's life, too late now. So here's a Q-tip. What you want to do, don't use a used Q-tip, obviously. That's disgusting. I mean, I don't judge, but come on, y'all. So, don't drop your Q-tip on the ground, like I just did. Cut your Q-tip to size so that it's smaller. It's not as small as the hole, but it's smaller than the inside of the cap. Okay, then you should be left with this little tiny cross piece, which you're going to use in a minute. Take your key ring with your chain. I got this again at the dollar store. If not, I'm sure you can get them online pretty cheap, so. And see if it fits through the hole. And if, as in my case, it didn't fit through the hole, now's another chance to possibly lose a finger and make the hole bigger. Get in the frame, there we go. And yeah, just go further. The further up the blade you go, and the more you turn it, the bigger the hole will be. It'll also be increasingly hard to turn, but, you know, take it slow and steady, like I said. Try to keep it in the middle. Mine ended up being a bit more to one side of the edge, but, yeah. And then try again to measure your chain through the hole. Nearly there. Not quite. Alright. And back again, once more. Should do it. That is very unsafe. Alright. Oh, 2 blades now. And turn, and turn, and turn. And we're good. Alright, there's the hole. And now you're just going to want to thread your little chain through the hole so that it comes out on the other side. Like that. Now comes the tricky part. It's trickier to do when you're filming, because you're too busy trying to keep everything in the shot and can't see what you're doing. And succeeding at neither. There you go. Take your chain. take your chain and then carefully just thread the Q-tip stem through the hole of the bottom of the chain link, like so. And if the universe is on your side, it should be a decent fit so that it's not going to slide around, but it also will go through. And just to show you what it'll look like, here's a little preview. So that's what you're going to want to do. But you're going to want to unscrew it for now so that we can actually glue it down. Alright, so now we are in Glue City. Charge up your hot glue. And I put a pinky finger through that little loop there. That way it keeps it pulled down and easier to keep it in place. Depending on the hole and the chain and how wobbly it all is. And you can kind of go to town with the glue, you know, build it up as much as you want to, as much as you think will be necessary. In this case, just don't build it up so much that it hangs down beyond the lip of the lid, because then it'll be visible once it's screwed on and look kind of bleh. Yeah, just carefully do that. Try not to get glue absolutely everywhere. Okay, so now being careful again, ideally let that dry, or if you're impatient like me, don't let it dry and regret it later. Gently glue a line around the lip of the lid, so the inner part of the lid, basically, where it's going to attach, and that's what's going to keep it from unscrewing later. You don't have to do this if you want to be able to take the stuff out later, but yeah, and there is a hazard if you do this, which I'll show you in just a minute when it happens to me, accidentally. If you aren't careful, boom, there it is, it's on, and oh, here it comes. Alas, if you accidentally turn it when the glue's still wet, you get little hanging sadness like that little pill there. Oh, that's regrettable. That's regrettable. And the more you manipulate it trying to get them off, the worse it generally gets. But, you know, in time, once it's all dry, you'll probably be able to knock them loose by shaking the heck out of it. So that's what I plan to do. Worst comes to worst, you know, these things come in packs of 8. Take a hammer to it, get them all out, build it again. This is actually my second one, because prototype 1 was even more clingy and disastrous. So, you know, that's life. That's life when you're coming up with ways to craft. But anyway, there you have your little bottle of pills to represent your psychiatrically divergent nature, shall we say, neurodivergent nature. You know, or just to, you know, show support, or just because you think it's cute, whatever. But yeah, if you're like me and you already wear your mental illness on your sleeve, you might as well do this. So yeah, that's what it looks like, and there's only one thing left. Just go ahead and stick that sucker on your backpack. I have this really, really cute pill backpack from Current Mood that I got from Doll's Kill, and go ahead and stick your little pill friend right on your keychain, right on the zipper tab. If you're like me and you have no nails, feel free to use whatever implement you have at hand to make life easier for yourself. And there you have it. So that was a quick and easy craft to rep a bit of your neurodivergent nature. This is Headcase saying happy crafting, and thanks for watching.